Good morning, students. Unfortunately, I won't be on campus today, so I'm using this video to explain the first thing that you need to work on, and then finally the wordplay that is due tonight by 11:59 p.m. All right, so first off, if you did not finish yesterday's assignment, you need to go back to yesterday's post and make sure you complete it. So I'm going to show you exactly what I mean. So all you're doing with yesterday's assignment is you're going to watch the summaries from each of these and you're going to answer the questions. When you get to the third link here, Act 4, Scene 3, lines 14a through 57, you're going to click on the videos at the very top and then you're just going to watch the Juliet performance video. So you click on the link and at the very top you're going to find the videos, and then here's Juliet's performance video, which is lines 14a through 57. So you're going to have to watch this and then later on look at the lines to figure out exactly what Juliet is talking about. Okay, once you finish that section, you're just going to watch the summary for Act 5, Scene 3, which is the very final scene for the play. So you're going to answer questions 10 through 14. And then the very last link here, this is a graphic novel video that summarizes everything that you've read today. And you're going to start the 22-minute mark and then finish the video. And then don't forget about question 15. Excuse me. So back to today. Once you've done that, then you may start on the wordplay. So make sure you finish that. It's very important that you finish reading and watching the videos for Romeo and Juliet. All right, so click on wordplay prepositional phrases. And luckily, this is our last wordplay for the semester. We're going to be on slide 37. Prepositional phrase. So what is a preposition? A preposition is the first word in a prepositional phrase. So I'm first going to show you examples of what preposition words look like. So click here. Here's a list that you're going to have to use for this wordplay, but this is the first words that you would expect from a prepositional phrase. So everything from aboard to without. So for a prepositional phrase, the main purpose is that it adds extra information about the subject of a sentence. And it can come in variations of a single prepositional phrase, prepositional phrases connected in a series, and then multiple prepositional phrases within the same sentence. So here's what I mean. So the first example here is a single prepositional phrase. On the whole enormous prairie, comma, there was no sign that any other human being had ever been there. So we need to determine whether this is a preposition. So the word is on because it's the very first word. So we go to our list, and here it is. So on is a common preposition. So yes, that is a prepositional phrase. On the whole enormous prairie. All right, moving on to connected in a series. So prepositional phrases that are connected in a series can occur within the same line or sentence, and they don't have a comma between them. Upon the grass of the great plains, comma, the crooked bare old thorn trees were scattered. So our prepositional phrases are upon the grass of the great plains. So upon the grass, and this is just separated to show you exactly what is the first prepositional phrase. Let's double check. So upon, very good. Of the great plains, so that's our second prepositional phrase. The word of is there. So yes, we have two prepositional phrases that are not separated by a comma. So upon the grass of the Great Plains is describing the trees. So where are these trees? They are upon the grass of the Great Plains. All right, the last example here is multiple prepositional phrases that are separated by commas. Behind a billboard, comma, on an empty lot, comma, he opened the purse and saw a pile of silver and copper coins. And yes, there are some grammatical errors there. So it should be, he opened the purse and saw a pile of silver and copper coins. Behind a board is going to be our first one. So let's make sure behind is a common preposition. There it is. On. And there it is. So yes, those are both prepositional phrases. Behind a billboard on an empty lot, he opened the purse. So this has given us information of where he is at. He is the subject. So he is behind a billboard on an empty lot, and that's where he opened the purse. All right, so to today's document. So you're going to go right below here. And I have edited the document so that you only have 4 sections. So you're going to have matching, unscramble to imitate, imitating, and expanding. So we're only working on 4. And of course, let's go ahead and work on one section together, just so that you know exactly what to do. So you're going to bold the prepositional phrase in the model and then use the sentence part to imitate the model. So let's find the prepositional phrase. The pebble was flaming red, shiny, and perfectly round like a marble. So the pebble was flaming red, shiny, and perfectly round like a marble. So let's look back at our list. You may have to go back and open this. So I'm recognizing a word here. So, like a marble. So that is going to be our prepositional phrase. We're going to bold that. Just make sure you bold it. Okay. So the pebble was flaming red, shiny, and perfectly round like a marble. So like a marble is describing what subject? The subject is pebble. All right. So now let's unscramble this sentence. So the pebble was flaming red. So out of these 4 sections, we got to determine what is going to be the very first section. So the snake was bright green will be our first unscramble section because it matches the model. So the snake was bright green, comma. And the next part is going to be tiny because it's similar to shiny, comma, tiny, comma. Next part here, and very imperfectly round. So and very thin will be our third part, comma. So that leaves us with like a shoelace will be the last part. So the snake was bright green, comma, tiny, comma, and very thin, comma, like a shoelace, period. So, like a shoelace is exactly like the prepositional phrase up here, so you're going to bold that part, and that will be our prepositional phrase from this sentence. So, you're going to work on the other 3 sections on your own. Make sure you submit this by 11:59 p.m. If you have any questions about today or yesterday's assignment, I will be checking my emails in the morning. And if If you don't have any questions, then hopefully I will see y'all on Thursday.